Welcome back, everybody. Thanks for tuning in as we test the new Storm HyRoad. If you like what we do, follow us on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube. Don't forget to subscribe and check us out on Patreon. First impressions, the Storm HyRoad was surprisingly stunning, and I'll explain why. Alright, well, I spilled the subjective beans at the start, but let's talk a little deeper about the Storm HyRoad. Honestly, this review is not very difficult. We are on a medium to medium light volume house pattern, so it's theoretically ideal for this ball. I had two thoughts initially. One, will we simply have another HyRoad X? And two, I didn't really expect it to roll like a HyRoad Pearl, even though the HyRoad is also a Pearl, given the Rex characteristics. The HyRoad uses the same core, and it does have a Pearl cover stock. However, the Rex cover being some combination of R2S and NEX chemistry. Storm says it's earlier than the R2S while retaining the same backend. I could say they're 100% right. You can see that it reads earlier as it just overhooks from the more direct trajectories on this kind of, like I said, lighter house pattern. However, when you move in, it has a deceptively strong enough move. That is unlike the HyRoad X, which did read a touch earlier but really didn't have the back end. It's probably not obvious in the video because it has that deceptively smooth move, but the boominess of the inverted FE2 core comes through as it really keeps driving through the pins, and you feel the relationship to the original HyRoad. However, the more important relationship in my mind is to the Infinite Physix. And here's where I feel they are perfect complements, with the Infinite being a clear mid-to-fine ball and the HyRoad being a mid-late ball. They're relatable because to the eye they have the identical front part shape, and then the Infinite shows off a clearly stronger move with the HyRoad just being a touch less and rounded. So next is Tyler. He's our power player, and the Storm HyRoad looked just as good for him. You could see the length it gets. While it is strong down lane, it is really a very strong, sharper arc for him as opposed to a hockey stick looking move like we kind of saw with the RSTX3. It isn't a situation where it's all or nothing. It gave him miss room to the outside, especially on this medium light condition. The interesting bit is that while the Infinite looked great for me and probably maybe overly smooth for him, the HyRoad gave us both a clear mid-late shape that, because of some of that smoothness, but still, both of us got that same big move down lane, is possibly a benchmark actually, and a benchmark for some bowlers. Tyler had a great look overall. He got very comfortable with it, never feeling like it was going to run out of steam. And Brian is with us testing the HyRoad as well. And I might sound like a broken record by now, but it looked very good for Brian also. Same story. It's in a similar hook potential for him as the HyRoad X or the HyRoad Pearl, but the HyRoad is immensely more usable. And those balls really had a narrow window of usability for him. HyRoad X was kind of longish without much punch. HyRoad Pearl is still the ball he keeps in his bag for the lightest volume patterns. However, on this medium light pattern, the HyRoad was a perfect match, and he really saw a shape that was clean enough while not feeling squirty, yet it still had strong drive through the pins, and it kind of got that blended strong arc, which gave him very good carry. So the thought is it would be ideal for those drier patterns where he gets a good reliable motion with strong backhand as opposed to having to opt for something shiny and possibly on the over-underside. Final thoughts. The HyRoad really seems like a perfect mid-late ball. I was a little unsure about the REX Pearl cover for a while when it came out, but that has dissipated. It seems so clean on the dark code that it put a strong chord ball into the mid-late category. Then the Infinite Physix comes out, and I was like, whoa, I guess this is what it can do. Next comes the HyRoad, and it's a great fit with the REX cover, not disappointing one bit. All three bowlers found the ball to work very well to their liking. It really blends release changes very well, just flat out works.